everyone, welcome back. Today we are making my June journal. So I got back last night. It's the 29th, I think, today. I got home from holiday. I've been away for the last week on a little vacation with my husband and my parents, which was lovely. And I'm back. I got back last night and I'm very excited to be home, to be back at my desk, to be creating again. So excited. So I need to make a June journal because June is in just a couple of days now. So we need to get that journal made. I pulled out a big wad from under my desk. I have all my 12 by 12 papers. I pulled out a big wad of them and a lot of them were very spring and summer. So this was the only piece that really grabbed my eye for this sort of season, which is that transition from autumn into winter. I know a lot of people here believe in the Southern Hemisphere kind of go with the 1st of June is when winter begins. For me, it's the 22nd-ish of June, 21st, 22nd, when we have the solstice. Solstice. Yes, winter solstice is coming up. And that's when I transition to winter. So this month of June, it's kind of near the end, but sort of middle of June, we go into winter. But so for me, it's that transitioning period between autumn and winter for this month. And this one really, I just really love it. It's got these beautiful moths and the bodies of them are all glittery. Oh, it's so pretty. So I've been hoarding this paper for the longest time. It's time it's used. It's going to be the inside of my journal cover. You guys probably, a lot of you will have seen how I make my journals before. Sorry, just oh my goodness, making such a mess. Yanking out. Wow, what am I throwing around? Excuse me, just one moment. I'm just seem to be yeeting around the plug of my sewing machine. Don't know how that happened. You guys know I cut down a piece of scrapbooking paper to an A4 size. So that means just taking a bit off of the bottom. The size of it this way is beautiful already. It's just this size that I need to cut down. So what I'm going to do to figure that out is I'm going to just grab out my journal for May and just sort of line it up on here roughly where I need to cut it so that I can sort of get the height that I'm wanting. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to take that away. We've got it the right height now and cut it. And then I can save this little scrap piece and then this will be my cover. So perfect. Cover created just about. I fold my scrapbooking paper into the pattern because it's just white on the inside, on the back, but I make the back of it my journal's front because I do a lot of collage. You guys have probably seen it before unless you're new. I do a lot of collaging, and so the collaging is what becomes my front cover, and then as you open up the journal, the inside is the beautiful scrapbook paper. So I absolutely love doing my journals this way, so I'm just giving it a really good crease with my nails there, and that is going to be our cover. So I've pulled out these little pockets. I have these two pockets. This one here is got my autumny kind of things in it, and this one's got my wintry kind of things in it. I know I'm not going to be using any of these puffy stickers that I've got here, but the rest of it is all possibilities. Because it's that transition month, I could be using stuff from either. And now where is my gluey papers? Here, I just used a book. Like I just tear out the middle of a book and use that to glue on. Got my glue stick here. Let's get going. Let's start getting some stuff down. I can see I've got some 6x6 papers in here. I could tear those up and use some of them. I also have this really beautiful, it's wrapping paper and it's from Christmas, but it's lovely and it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas because obviously you Northern Hemisphere people, you have Christmas in the winter. For us, we do not. We have Christmas in the summer. There are so many bits all tucked inside of this. But a lot of our wrapping paper for Christmas and things and images and things are all wintry because of the Northern Hemisphere. But this, to me, just speaks of winter more than Christmas necessarily. Because it's just houses in the snow. It's beautiful. I really think that I probably won't use this yet because it is very unlikely that we will get snow here in June. That is much more likely to happen in August or September that we'll get snow. So we will save that. Oh, I've got this beautiful card here that says June on it and it's about poppies. That either will go on the cover. I think actually it might go on my June capsule. I'm thinking it might go on my June capsule. So I'm just going to hold that actually out aside because otherwise I'm going to forget all about it. I've got some really cute Mr. Robin. Again, it's very snowy. Oh, look. I'm going to use that. It says June. It's on a cute little banner. I'll cut around that and that can be my title for this month. A lot of my wintry things in here are like snow winter, and I don't think that June is snow winter for me. It's just not that cold yet. From July onwards, maybe. This is so adorable. This might become a cover piece. I absolutely love that. So I'm just picking through my winter box here and seeing what winter things feel appropriate or feel accurate for my June. We've got these die cuts. I don't think I'll probably use them on the cover. What else do I have? Again, that's a snowman. I think I'll save that snowman for July or August or September. What else do I have in here? Oh, that's Mātariki. That's for next month. Sorry, you can't actually see what I'm even looking at in here. Oh, we've got a fireplace. The fire we're using a lot at the moment, so that one could definitely go on there. More snow things. We've got this beautiful pine cone. I love that. That could go on here. What else do I have in this box of goodies? I'm looking for cold, things that symbolize the cold, but not necessarily snow, if you know what I mean. I thought I saw some little hot water bottles before, and that would be amazing for this. This might be them here. There we go. Those are some really cute hot water bottles. I use a hot water bottle at the moment every single night because I love hot water bottles so much. So I've been using them a lot recently. Oh, here's another cute hot water bottle that I could use. I think there's maybe more, but I don't. Probably got enough of them there, so we're probably okay if I can't. Oh no, there it is. There's the other one I was thinking of. This one says Hottie on it, and I love it. Okay, those things are probably the wintry bits that I could possibly use. Not necessarily, but could possibly use. My August is a bit trickier because I also have a lot of Easter stuff in it, because obviously here in New Zealand our Easter is in autumn. I have this beautiful piece too, which I could use maybe. I'm obsessed with it. I've been saving that for a really long time. I just love it. What else in here looks like winter to me? Like it's cold and wintry. Okay, I think probably less so. I think a lot of this stuff looks more autumn, but the rest, this stuff here could definitely all work as cover decorations. So we'll keep those aside. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do our collaging of scrap paper. So what I do often, and you guys mostly will have seen it if you've been around for a while, is I pull out my scrap papers and I just cover it all in paper scraps. I'm just going to check that I'm still in frame here. Yes, I am. That's brilliant. So let's decide on some colours. I'm definitely looking more at like wintry colours and the browns. Maybe some sparkly silver could be pretty. Less pastel rainbow because that's obviously a little more, maybe a little more spring summer for my liking on this. I've got this pink here which I love. It's a maybe. It might be a little too vibrant. There's this piece which I think is so pretty. This scrap here is good. I need to get some bigger scraps out too. These are just my little tiny scraps. Don't like that one. It's very bleh. What else do I have in here that could work? This green and blue and glittery could work maybe. This green could work maybe. Okay, let's see if I can dig in and get like a handful more of scraps. A lot of my scraps are potentially a little bit more spring summer. Oh, this is a good piece of paper with this black and white grid on it that we could use. I'm loving that checkerboard kind of print at the moment. Let's reach in. I can't even see in there because it's so, wow, okay, I've pulled out way too much. That is a whole lot. I want to put a lot of that back. Give me a moment while I just clear away this box a little bit so that I can actually access it. It's underneath everything at the moment, and so I'm just pulling out way more than I need to pull out. Okay, you can hear the destruction. Whoa, we've got a mess happening over here. Okay, let's just pick through this and keep out the bits that I think could be usable for this project. and pop back, maybe this, pop back things that we don't need. Because we don't need all of this. We do not. A lot of this is maybe a little too vibrant, a little too spring, summer for what I'm going for in this autumn winter transitioning book. How have you guys been? Like I said, we've just been away on holiday. Had a wonderful time. We went, for you people who know New Zealand, we went down to Wanaka for 4 days and then Tekapo for 2 days, which was lovely. They are in our like South Island kind of lake area. It's like alpine and lakes, and it's just stunning. Like I said, it's autumn here, so it's all got snow around the top of the mountains. It's cold, but it's really, really beautiful. Truly a very beautiful part of our country. So it was really, really nice. I had a good time. What else do I have? I could use some of that maybe. Maybe that. Who knows what I'm getting to here. This is just a bit chaotic, this big mound of papers that I've got happening. Let's see. Yeah, so I've been away for quite a while, so I've got a lot of like filming to catch up on, a lot of creating I want to do because I've been away for so long. I've had next to no time to create compared to what I would normally do, and so I've been just itching to get home. Like I enjoyed myself so much, I really did, but I felt like yesterday when we were coming home, I was really feeling like, yes, I'm ready to get home, I'm ready to get back to my routine, back to creating, crafting. I'm so looking forward to it. So I'm happy that I'm home again, back doing my thing. It's wonderful. I'm so grateful that I get to do this every day, and I enjoy it so much. So it's nice to be able to come home from a holiday and not feel like, I've got work to do, you know. It's really, really something special. Those pumpkin, like, what are they? Are they pumpkins? Like squash pumpkins or something? I don't know. That's beautiful. Yeah, so feeling very grateful that I get to come home to a job that I really like. That doesn't really super feel like a job for me at the moment. Honestly, it can do at times, but I think having that holiday has really freshened me up a bit. Feeling very excited to be here, to be creating and sharing with you guys. Kind of like that scrap, even though it's a bit florally. I'm kind of digging it. This is stunning. These starry bits, stunning. These dead tree, or like, you know, wintry looking trees, stunning. Brown paper. Okay, we're probably getting pretty close to having enough here. I'm just sort of doing a really light shuffle through to see if there's anything else that's like speaking to me of like wintry, transitional winter. Anything else in here that's just screaming out to me? I'm going to put a bit of this music paper across in case we want to use a bit of that. It's nice and neutral. This is a stunning piece of wallpaper. That can go over. Oh, that's like a knitted. It's got bats on the back though, so I'm saving it because I like the bats more for Halloween. Okay, buff that all back up there. These little bits that I've got here, these are certainly too springy for me. What are you? You work. Okay, so I'm going to just go and throw all of that scrap paper up above me. And then from here, let's get glowing. I have probably taken such a long time. We've been 14 minutes and I've actually just folded a piece of paper and that's all I've done. So I am sorry I'm taking so long. Let's just start getting things stuck down. I like that this talks about, oh no, the I don't know what it's saying actually. It's hard to read. But let's get this big piece stuck down. I really think it's very interesting. It's somebody's wall that I've, you know, the art that they've got on the wall from a magazine, like a home magazine thing. And a lot of it's going to get covered and that's totally fine. I enjoy some of the texture of that. And I've got my coffee here. I need to have a sip before it gets too cold. Okay. I'm going to add some brown paper, I think. And I want to add some of that black and white checkerboard paper too. I love that. Let's add that brown in down there. Let's use this one that's already been torn up a bit. Must be for a lot of you guys in the northern hemisphere, you guys are coming into your summertime. So that'll be exciting. I do think that seasons are wonderful. I genuinely just think seasons are the best thing, because you can just start to get a bit, you know, done with winter, and then summer comes and it's just such a joy. And then you've been hot for a really long time by the end of summer, and autumn comes and it cools off and the leaves are beautiful, and then winter comes and there's the beautiful snow. And oh, I feel like the seasons are just such a beautiful thing. I'm so grateful that I live in a place that has all 4 seasons. Because some places, I guess, don't. They, you know, it can be pretty hot all year round without it really feeling very wintry. And then, you know, other places can just feel very cold a lot of the time, and you never get very warm. So I'm very grateful to live in a place with all 4 seasons that are very distinct. Yeah, super grateful for that. I love the seasons. Let's add some of this in, because it's very bright pink. It's definitely not a wintry thing. I think the glitter on it helps winterify it a little bit though. I do. Glitter doesn't have to mean winteriness, but it kind of helps. Gives it a slightly sparkly snow look, even though again, we're not going for snow in this. Wow, okay, my desk is so full at the moment. I got home and I was like, wow, I left my desk in a real state when I went away on holiday. It's very bad. My craft room, I can hardly get in the door. It's that bad at the moment. Everything is piled up everywhere. And so I am, yeah, really struggling with size of how much space I've got on my desk here. Yeah, so we're definitely just having to shove things all around to get anything done. This is really nice music paper. I think this is one that's been sent to me in Happy Mail. How do I want to put that? I need to go up to the top, I think. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm thinking about just adding a thin, I don't want to cover up these numbers, but I do feel like I want something down that side, because it's just, there's a big gap of just plain there. And I like my covers to be exceptionally busy, it would seem. All of my covers end up really, really busy. And I do like that. Let's just scoot it out a tiny bit and I can trim it off so that I can still see those numbers, because I really like them. Okay, what else do I want? I've got this. Let's put a little bit of this on. I'm putting it right in the middle, and I'm going to put another piece kind of right in the middle somewhere, because it's got straight edges. I kind of want the edges to be covered up a touch with torn edges. I just like torn edges a lot compared to straight edges. And actually it depends. On certain projects I like straight edges, I guess. This I think was sent to me in Happy Mail somewhere. It's beautiful. I've never made this. This is so stunning. It's got this amazing black and gold. Gorgeous. Let's add a bit of that on here somewhere. It is really gorgeous. That gold is special. Let's put that bit there. And we'll put a bit over on the back too somewhere, maybe in, just trying to tear off that really thick white border. I don't mind a bit of white around the edge, but when it's too thick, it's not my favorite. Because I'm wanting the color. I'm not wanting a whole lot of white, or else I would just leave it as it is. Now, my fingers are so sticky. It's awful. Let's get out a wee wet wipe and fix the fingers a little bit up. Interesting. I'm really intrigued to see how this all turns out. And I may not use any of that initial focal point stuff that I pulled out. I might use some, I might not. We'll see. I've also got some stickers. I could look at my stickers. I do really enjoy adding my vinyl stickers onto my covers sometimes too. This piece here I'm really drawn to. I think that's going right through there like that. Really love that piece. It is floral, but that combination of that tealy blue and the yellow is just making my eyes so happy. Honestly, while we were away in Tekapo, it looked like this. The trees were this yellow and the lake was this blue, and I just wanted to get a photo of it, and none of my photos did it even remotely justice. I couldn't even make them, even in post editing, I couldn't get them to look even remotely like they did in real life, which was a shame because they were just so beautiful and I really wanted to get them on photo, but I'm not that talented or something. Let's put that there. I don't like it there because there's a bit of white that I'm going to need to cover up in this teeny space, but we'll do what we can do. This piece down here is really pretty. I'm just going to tear that end off. This is interesting. This is an interesting process. Whenever I make my journals, I find it a really interesting process because I have no plans of how it's going to look. When I begin, I don't have any real plans. I had the moth paper. That was all I had when we started. And then just slowly, things start just coming into place. And I see a color palette starting to appear. Although this one, do I see a color palette? Not a really, like, distinct one. It's pretty all over the show what's happening here at the moment, which is fine. Let's tear out a star and maybe add one of these stars. I don't know if I want that actually. When did you little yellow pieces get in here? I don't want you either. Let's add some of this green grid though, because I love me some green grid. Let's add that on. Where do I want to put this bit? There. And there's certainly going to be a bunch of these scraps that won't even be seen in the end because, like I said, I do go back in at the end and put on focal points all over the top of this, all over the top of our collaged papers. So it can end up looking pretty different in the end to what I originally think it might look. Thinking some of this maybe up here. I'm actually going to lift it up because there's a bit of white at the top that I'm quite happy to trim off just to get to the colourful bit. I love those pinks and oranges together. Are so pretty. Having a wee bit more of my coffee. It's starting to go cold and I've barely had any. I've got these starry pieces. I think I'm going to save that. I'm not sure I need the starry pieces. It's beautiful. Got this piece too, which is so pretty, but I think I'm not going to use that on this cover particularly. What else do I have in here? Got this pretty piece. I'm not sure if I want to introduce this red though. It's nice, but I don't know that it needs to be added onto this, which is seems to be more pink, orange, and then this light kind of blue purple. Seems to be more, and then black and white. Okay, it's good to kind of say the color palette out loud, I feel, so that I know it. This could maybe go on here. It's got more of that black and white feel. I'm going to put a little bit on down the bottom. This can go down there like that. And then this piece can go somewhere on here too. I'll find a spot for him. Where do I want to put it? I think he's going down here. Okay, so I'm looking for maybe some more teal. I've got this little scrap here, which is not exactly teal, but I think it will work actually. I think it will work. It's really interesting. I think it's from an envelope. Yes, it is. I can see. It's from an envelope, and I'm pretty sure it's from mail that I have received from Jen Hall from Painty Hands Art. She does these really beautiful envelopes, and I often end up tearing them all up and using all of the little bits as like collage fodder because it's so pretty. Do I want to put that there? I think it's going up here. Super beautiful. What about some of this orange and black? Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, we're going to use a bit of this. This is really pretty. gonna just tear that straight edge. That looks good. I like it. This is a very relaxing process, I find, making my journal covers. It's very fun just to stick down all sorts of paper and just see what you create out of it. Can end up looking really different to what you might have originally thought you were going to create, if you have any idea at all what you're going to create. Okay, let's just stick this little itty bit down up the top here. I like that bit in there. It's very textural, that piece. It's lovely. Okay, we've still got quite a lot to go actually. I feel like I'm really on the go slow with this. This is quite a big heavy piece of cardstock from a magazine cover, but I do really like it. It's not going to be able to go over the fold, but it would be able to go, I like it there actually. That's where it's going to go. And I am putting glue stick on it, which may typically not be the best option for such thick cardstock, but at the end I do cover this all in packing tape, so it will be pretty secure, I think, when I get it all down. But that's a very chunky piece compared to all of the other paper. That is thick. What about you? Are you too red? No, actually it's okay. I'm just going to tear it down so we get our torn edges. I don't mind that. I think that looks quite good. It's a very rusty, deep orange. Pretty. I can't believe we're nearly in June. June is halfway through the year. Woo! Whoa! This year is going quick, my friend. Quick. So let's... Yeah, I think that could go over there. Just in here like that. Alright, now what do we want? I kind of want some more of this like purpley colour, but I don't feel like this is the same. This is a lot more of a blue purple. And I don't know that I've really got much more of that colour. What about... No... What about this? This could do it. This could do it. This is, again, inside of an envelope. And it could, you know, do what I'm needing it to do. I just want it to be sort of similar to that. Oh, I don't want to put the glue on there. I just want it to be similar enough to that colour so that that colour gets moved around the page a little bit. And I think that will probably be good. What else do I want? What else do I have? Let's just have a quick flip through of what's in here. What are you? Oh, that's right. This was so pretty, but I'm thinking it's not going to go on my cover now. This might need to go in my capsule because I've been hoarding this for a long time. This is some vintage wallpaper and it's really stunning. That one might need to go on my capsule and to use it in my journaling somewhere. Yeah, I'm just slowly starting to pull out things that could go in the June capsule. I think this could go maybe in here. It's a little close to this piece, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think it will be fine. I typically try and keep things that are to the same, like the same pieces of paper, kind of away from each other. But I think it's going to be alright. I think there'll be enough of a, you know, something else in there. Alright, what else do I want? Maybe some more of this. This could definitely go up the top here. We could definitely make that work. Let's see how much we need. Can be thinner. We could make it thinner. I just really love this checkerboard print. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I was seeing it on some people's, you know, in some people's journalings on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I love that so much. So I went and made myself one that I could print out so that I could have some checkerboard paper, because I just didn't know where else I was going to get that. But I really like it. You can see it's over the edge there. I'll easily just trim that off when we get to that. Okay, I'm feeling a little stuck. Like, I'm running out of paper that I want to use on this, but I need more. There's a lot more spots, so we need to just find some things. So let's just keep going. That can go down the bottom there. Beautiful. Like that. Now I want to use a bit more brown. Now where was this brown paper? Is this the same as this paper? I don't remember now. Here it is. I think it is the same, but we could definitely use a bit of brown in here because we use this piece and it's stunning. So we could definitely have a bit of brown moved around over to the back as well. What else do I want to add in? I have this bit, which is, I love adding these like negatives where I've obviously cut out a star or something and it's got the leftover parts, and I really do enjoy adding the leftover parts often onto things like this, so that'd be good. And I've got this little scrap which could become part of the background in here too. I might just tear out a bit more of the white because I don't really want all that white. It's a lot. But we could add that in somewhere. Like I kind of like it on here, but again that might need to go more in the focal point part, like when I'm arranging things, so I might just save that for a little bit later. Let's add that brown down here. That will work down there, cover up that gap. Oh my goodness, getting glue everywhere. Let's just try and wipe that off. There we go. And now let's wipe the fingers because everything's sticking to me. Okay, we're getting quite close. We've got a little gap here, 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 and then this bigger one here, and then through here. So, and up here. We've got a few more gaps, but we're getting closer to having them kind of sealed in. So that is good news. What do I want to add into this though? Is the question. What do I want to fix it and fill it with? I'm going to add this little bit. I'm just going to add a wee touch of this green down into this little bit of white here. I think that works there to cover up that little gap. What do I want to cover up this little gap with? I am not sure, but I am thinking I'm going to grab a little bit, just a little bit of this black and white for up in here, because I feel like they're quite evenly spaced around like that. And I could even add a little bit here potentially, I don't know. But I think just like a little bit up in there. They're all, yeah, evenly spaced enough. Here's like a little snippet of that, which I'm going to put in there. That's going on that gap. Okay, that gap is done. I think the front's pretty well done. There's a teeny bit here, here, and here, but they're very small. So they should be fairly easy to find little bits that will fill them. Okay. That one's filled. Now, what do I want to use? I've got lots of little scrap pieces from tearing stuff up. That bit's going to go there. I don't even care that it's got straight edges. It's fine. That's going there. Now, that is kind of unfortunate that all the same bit's going straight down, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. You're hardly going to tell in the end. Okay, so that is pretty good as far as... I'm going to stick that in there because it just fits so nicely. So let's pop that bit there. So now the front part is all done. This is the front cover in case you hadn't figured that part out. That's the front cover there, and then this is the back cover here. So now we've got to decide what we want to do, where we're going to add into these bits. How are we going to fill those gaps? Having some coffee, thinking. What have we got here? We've got a little bit more of this beautiful black and gold. Let's see if we can use that anywhere. So we use that here and here. Where would be a good spot? Maybe right up in there. Let's do that. Use it up. That's beautiful. That can go up in there. Good. That's covered up a good amount. Okay. So what next? I could use a bit of this. I don't know if I want to though, it's very cold. Oh, I've got this pretty green. Don't know about green actually. What about, now what did I say? Oh, I've got this piece. Could use that piece. And I've got this pretty green and glitter. That actually fits quite nicely there, so I'm just going to do it because it's a good shape already to fit into that gap right there. And once again, we're going to get that wet wipe and wipe off that extra smudgely glue. Smudgely. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. I kind of want some pink actually down here, which there's no spot that needs to be covered down there, but I just feel like the pink needs to move down here. So I'm just going to add like a tiny, tiny scrap of pink on top to just sort of pull some pink down to this area. It just needs it in my eyes. I've got this. I really do like that. I'm going to cut it at kind of random shapes. Now my elbow is in the glue stick. Great. And I'm going to probably use, no, I'll probably use glue stick again because, but I kind of can cover up that text there. I like that. So I'm just going to use glue stick. I would normally use tacky glue for this because this is really super thick as well. And I'm putting it right on top of the other really super thick piece, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Just covers up that text and it's an interesting, funky piece. And then that was it here, wasn't it? So we might want to add a few bits of that around because it's so fun. Fun and glittery. Let's just put that on there. Okay, that'll work. And it's getting, like I said before, I'm gonna go back and put packing tape over it all to seal it all in, so you won't even, like, it won't fall off or anything like that. It'll be totally fine. I feel like I want to add this piece over here because I don't like just having one piece of something on here. I want to mix it up, so I'm going to put a little bit of that on there to bring that color across again. What else do I want to add? I need something in here and a little piece down here. Will that fit? It would, but I don't want it there, I don't think. Maybe we could add just a little bit of the black somewhere. This black tissue paper. No, don't want to. What about a wee bit of this? No, don't want that either. What about the green grid? I think the green grid might work down here. Let's just give that a torn edge again. We're going to put that down in that space, I think. Can go there. I like my grids to be still kind of straight. I don't like them being on an angle, but I don't know why, because there's no wrong or right way of doing it. But that's just my preference. So what do I want in here? I kind of want some brown maybe, but we've got that already, or some... How do I feel about this? I like it actually. I think that looks good there. So we're going to go ahead and just add that on. I think it works. Right there. Right, now have I got any loose bits? A little bit. Have I got any gaps? I think we're looking good. Okay, looking good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and trim off the excess from around the edge here so that we don't have all of these big bits flopping over the sides. I like it to be kind of trimmed down nice and neatly. The glue is still wet, so, and my scissors are getting gunky, so it is not cutting especially well. Okie dokie. We have a journal cover for June. I like it. Now we've got to decide on what kind of focal points. Now I was saying I didn't want to introduce a red, but I'm remembering now that this June title is red, so not optimal. got this, which is so cute. I love it. We have this cute little pine cone, which could either go vertically or horizontally. I love this so much. Again, it's bringing in that red that I'm not really looking for. Let me just have a quick looky-loo up in some of my stickers up here. I keep a bunch of like vinyl stickers in this drawer. I've just got to dig through and see what I've got here. I've got this beautiful cat. What do I want to use? Oh, I've got a moth or butterfly. You know, that could work with the moths on the inside. Got this cat sleeping. Got this. There's a whole world in here. I love that. What else do I have? I've just got so many things. Oh, I love this. No such thing as too many trinkets and treasures. Love that. These are Redbubble stickers. Oh, I was looking for this sticker the other day. No business like Mr. Business. I love that. He's from Bob's Burgers, if you don't know Mr. Business. What else do I have? The Great Indoors. I love that too. That's a sticker from Bad Jones Rising. Gosh, my brain. Come on, brain. Kick into gear. I've made this sticker with a coffee on it. That could be kind of fun. What else do I have? I kind of love the skeleton from Elly Mack. That's really beautiful. What else do I have? I know I've got more stickers in here that I'm just missing. I'm sure of it. But is there anything else? This one's really fun. This one's from Bad Jones Rising as well. That's probably a good enough selection for now, really. Got our snaily, that's beautiful. This cat with craft supplies, I like that one too. Okay, that's probably a good enough selection for now for our cover. Let's see what I'm digging. I kind of love this cat. I like that it's this colour of this purple. Again, this one might go on the back, I think, somewhere. I think I'm going to use this cat sticker. And then on the, I think it's going on the back. On the front, we need to have our word. Oh, I kind of love this vibe with the coffee and the skeleton. And then, what about you? No. We might use one of our little hot water bottles. Oh, I love the skeleton with her hot water bottles and her coffee. Oh, I love that. Okay, I think we're going that way. This is a surprise. I never know where this is going to take me. Okay, I love this look, and I want to have the word June, but I think that red June I wasn't feeling that. So instead, I will maybe stamp out my word June, which is something I quite often do. Most often actually stamp out my word, if I can remember. Oh, actually, I think I took my alphabet stamps. Did I? Did I take them with me on holiday? I did. They are in my box of things still to be unpacked for holiday. Okay. That, or I could print out a label with June on it, which I'm kind of feeling that vibe maybe. Gotta remember what colours I have of the tape. Will I want the pink? Do I want the fluoro orange maybe? Just white? Or the light purple? Maybe I'm going to go for the light purple. It will again bring in this colour. I think I like that idea. Let's see if I can... Oh, the gold. Oh, I think pastel purple. I think we're going pastel purple. And we're going to go ahead and print out a label. So let's throw that in here. There we go. Okay. Just deleting my last label. So we're going with June. And then let's write 2023 as well. Yep, I like it. That'll work. Okay. Amazing, amazing. Let's get these things down on here where I like them before I lose it all. So where do I want to pop you? I want to pop you right there. I love you, little cat, with your craft supplies. Beautiful. And then I need to put this one down first. This is one I've just made out of a magazine image and I've turned it into a sticker with the coffee, the big coffee. Will you come up, please? Here we go. Great big sticker, and I want it to be about there. Get that sealed on. Beautiful. And then we're going to have our little skeleton girl and our little hot water bottles, and then our June. I think I'm going to cut that off because they always print out with so much excess on each side. It's really annoying because I'd really rather save that and make more labels instead of having it all, I don't know, just come out extra like that. Okay, let's stick down our sticker. I think this is a sticker. This one's from Elly Mack. I love her stuff so much. I need to order more just because I love her things and I always want them in my possession. Okay, let's stick this one down. Now, how did I like her? About there's good. Just on a wee bit more of an angle than I'd thought, but that's okay. Now we're going to stick down our hot water bottles, which is not a sticker, it is a magazine cutout. I love it. And we're going to stick them down with this little cute skeleton girl. And then we'll put our June 2023. I need to wipe my fingers because I'm getting super sticky. And I need to have coffee because I love it. Okay, let's stick down the June, and I'm feeling like maybe I want a little something else on the back cover, maybe. Let's see, this way, and I'm putting it in the hot water bottles like that. Here we go. Look how cute that is. I'm going to do some mark making, I think, too. Oh, I love it. I wish she was a little straighter. I wonder if I can pick her up and move her or not. She's just, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna just be satisfied with where she is. She's a little wonky, but that's a-okay. Aren't we all just a little bit wonky? What about this? Did I want to go ahead and add these little apples in? I think I will, because I just don't know when else I'm going to use them, so I might as well just throw them in here. Throw it in here, and then maybe, I don't know, I want something else down the bottom here. I don't want another cat. As much as I do love my cats, I don't think I want another cat on the back. What do I want? I want kind of like a cute, oh, maybe let's check out my cut up words from magazines. I feel like I could add some like cute words or something like discover. I like that. Oh, when art and meditation meet. I don't know, you know, that's pretty fun. Or visual feast. I don't know if I want the green. What else? What else do I have in here? Sorry guys, I'm all quiet because I'm trying to read all of these little things that I am coming across here and trying to decide which ones I like. What ones do I like? What do I like? Okay, I just am finding that too hard, so I'm going to just go with Discover, I think, because I like the colouring of it. I like the brown on here. It's probably not the word I would choose for June, but I'm not too worried either. And I really want a different glue page because that's so sticky. Okay. And that has been cut really wonky, don't care. It's going down, it's going down here. Discover. Okay, that is perfect. Perfection. We've got it done. Here's our cute cover. I want to just do the marks. That's right. I wanted to do mark making. What do I want to add on? I want my ruby red pen, I think. And that is in this box over here. Because, again, I'm still not unpacked from going away on holiday at all. Like, I've not even begun unpacking yet. It's going to be a long process. I kind of wanted to film what I took with me. And I have to do that next, maybe. So that I can then unpack and get things kind of settled and back where they belong. Because I'm not going away again for not even very long, but I'm going away again in, I think, July. I think I'm going away again in July. But I want to still have everything unpacked because in July I know I'm not going to take all this stuff. Hey, why did I choose this out? I was literally not adding red. Why did I decide that I was going to choose out red for this? It kind of matches this colour, I think, is why. But maybe we don't go with red. Maybe we go with like this mustard colour. It's just soaking into that page. Oh, come on. Okay. I always do this. I always forget to properly shake my postures. And I'm like, it's not working as well as I would like it to. And then I do. And I'm like, oh, that looks better. Every time I have the same issues every time, so I should be really learning, but you've got to shake them, guys. You've got to give them a good shake before you use them because they are much improved when you do it. So just recommend you doing that, trying that out if you're finding your Poscas are not as opaque as you want them to be, maybe. See, I shake them and opaque them. That's what the saying is now. Shake them, opaque them. That's my new phrase for Posca markers. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Okay. That looks good. I like our little marks everywhere. I love to add the marks, I do. I've got this nice brown as well. Let's add some brown and let's add in some... Girl, what did you just say? Shake them, opaque them. Give them a good shake up. I'm terrible at it. They are always so much nicer when I give them a shake. Seem to be just doing the 5 pointed stars today. I often do 6 or 7 points on the stars, but today we seem to be going with 5, which is absolutely fine by me. Changes, it varies. Okay. Any more? Where else do I need a little star? I kind of want to put one overlapping the spine there. Okay, I think we're probably good on that. Let's give this desk a little quick tidy up. I'll do that and then I'll jump you back in and we'll packing tape it. So give me a moment and I'll get that done for you. Okay, I just found this random little stamp looking sticker and I think I'm just going to add it on. I'm not 100% sure where I want it. I think it's going here. I don't know why. I just floating on my desk and I thought, why not? Why not throw it on there? Okay, so I've got that done. I'm trying to decide actually. Another moment please, and I'm just going to get my glitter. Okay, we're going with the chunky holographic gold glitter. It's a fave of mine. It's a, whoa, okay, settle down, girl, settle down. Let's see if we can spread that out a little bit, because that was a decent chunk. Let's do it this way instead, where I just pinchy sprinkle on the glitter, rather than just hiffing it everywhere. And we just add glitter. It's my favorite. I know I've got silver in here. I don't mind. I'm a mixed metallics gal. I love them. Okay, that's probably enough. Now I just like to check that I don't have any glitter on the eyes of anything that has a face. I like to just scoot it off the face a little bit. It can still have a little bit around the edges of it, but I don't want it covering up the eyes because I feel like it takes away a whole lot of their face and personality if you cover up their eyes. So we don't do that. Now we're going to tape it. We're going to seal it all in. Get it looking sharp. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound off while I do this. Maybe because it can be, I'm going to speed this bit up. You guys will see what I'm doing, but I'm going to speed it up and turn off the sound, put on some music so that it's not quite as, you know, jarring to the ears. So give me a moment. Okay guys, so you can see what I did there. I dropped the piece of tape straight on and I did not line it up. So there was a bit too far up here and not enough down the bottom. So I've cut that part off the top and I'm just sticking it down to seal in the bottom. So it all worked out, but that's just a little tip. If you guys do that, you can just cut it. You can't even really tell where the seams are. I am going to need to, maybe I'll just find my little tape roll because there's just a touch right down the side that I missed. I just made a big error and totally missed, just didn't get it lined up before it fell out of my fingers. So, oh well, it's all fixable, guys. It's no big deal, but I just wanted to share that in case something like that happens to you. It's very fixable. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is the last bit going on down here. We're just taping that bit on. It's looking good. Now I've got to remember where I put my mini tape roll. Is it in here? Let's just have a quick check. It might not be. It's not, which is annoying because it was supposed to be in there, but it's not. I don't know where I put it. Did I put it in my handbag? Which, you know, pretty freaking weird place to keep your tape, but when you're on holiday and you're trying to pack quickly because you didn't pack the night before and you need to go, you shove things everywhere. So it wouldn't surprise me if it ended up just being tossed in my handbag. I can't see it though. I have got my handbag beside me. I don't know where I put it. Is it in this bag? Again, don't think so. That's okay. I think what I might just do then is just get another whole piece of tape. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Piece of tape. Oops, sorry, I forgot to warn you that the sound is a lot. So let's just go ahead and pop it down here like this because, like I said before, I did miss that edge and I do want it all to be quite sealed in. This is our cover and we're all taped down to the desk at the moment. I've got to just do some gouging with my fingernails and pull it up off the desk. You can fold these in, you can trim them off. I'm going to trim them off. Folding them in would probably be more secure, but I don't want to, so I am going to cut them off. I feel like I don't want that plastic tape look all uneven on the inside of my journal. I just want it on the outside. Oh my gosh, my scissors are so gunky and so not very good at cutting at the moment. I need to give them a clean and a sharpen maybe. I don't know. These are shocking. And it's because I do things like this where I'm cutting tape and cutting things that are all gluey constantly that they get like this. So it is my own fault entirely, but it's still frustrating when you're trying to do something and it's just, you're cutting the same thing 6 or 7 times because it's just not cutting. See, I'm just recutting and recutting this. It just feels like a waste of my time, but That's what happens when your scissors are as gunky as mine. Let's just give them a quick, let's see if this helps at all. I don't think it will. I think it's probably too gluey that a wet wipe isn't going to just cut it, but you never know, it might improve it somewhat. I'm just being very, very careful because I have absolutely done this before on a blade and it's just cut straight through the, have I done it? No. Good. Cut straight through the paper towel and just kept going and cut straight into my finger. So be careful when you try and do that, because I have certainly done that many times before. Yeah, no, it's not cutting. It's actually cutting worse. So huzzah. Let's see if it will work better down here. No, it's worse. It's absolutely worse. I don't know how that can be worse. Here we go. Just hacking through it. Hacking and tearing and doing our best. We will do it. We will get there. It's just been a painful process. I think this is the worst I've ever encountered with cutting the tape off of the edge. I don't think I've ever struggled this badly with it. So you guys are really in for a treat here watching me do this tedious cutting process. We're getting somewhere though. We're 3/4 done. 3/4 done, come on. And then we'll have a beautiful, beautiful journal cover all prepared. And I feel as though I've been going well and truly too long. How long have I been filming for? Well over an hour and 5 at this point. So I think we're gonna call it quits at the end of this cover, and I will just show you guys. You'll see what the pages look like. It's just the same process of binding that I always do. The 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You can search that here on YouTube and find how to do that if you're unsure. It's very, very basic, and it's how I do it every time. So I will not keep you captive. Oh my word, that is, look at this. Look at this cutting of tape. Beautiful straight lines. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can get that up. There we go. Better-ish. Here is our cute journal cover. How adorable is that? I love it. In the back. Oh, I love it. I love these big pumpkin things here too. I think that's so fun. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed making the cover of my June journal with me. I love it. I'm very excited to get playing in this journal very soon. And until next time, friends, I will see you later. Bye. Have a great day and catch you another time. Thank you for being here.